Okay, here we have a little bit of a new in. So, there's a little bit of a story with this one. I was with a very good friend called Tony King, who was able to get this from an auction house. Now, it didn't actually sell. The item didn't sell. So, shout outs to a guy named Bunsey who sort of did a bit of the legwork, and between Bunsey and Tony, they managed to contact the auction house and agree to buy it for £50. So with the commission sales free, it was basically £63.50. Something like £63.50. Interestingly, it has a £60 jackpot as well. So anyway, this machine was bought because Tony needed the board for a Triple M machine that he has at his house. And yeah, now Tony hit a little bit of a snag here, which is how I've ended up with the machine. Now, I've taken the board cover off. There's some of the keys. If we open the door, not sure how well you're going to be able to see this because it is dark. That is not a Triple M board. That is apparently something called PCL 88, I believe is the actual name. But yeah, not Triple M. Now you can obviously see we've got very clear battery vapor damage. It's on every single transistor, I think they are. I'm not even 100% sure. Transistors, I think these capacitors are probably going to be too old and will need replacing. Obviously this battery needs removing. A couple of people have had a quick look, as in like, with their bare naked eyes, and they've both said, yeah, it's not that bad. I don't think that will work, but apparently maybe repairable. So yeah, so Tony hit a little bit of a snag in the sense of, well, this is not Triple M. So I've just bought a machine for a spare board, and it turns out it doesn't even have the board for what I need. So he was like, you all right, mate? Do you want it? And I was like, I mean, I haven't really got space. As you know, I've got machines everywhere. One there, two there. Quickly, power supply. One there, one there, three there. Quickly back. So I have machines everywhere. So I haven't really got space for a machine. But basically, he was like, "Oh, do you want it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." So I've ended up with it basically because, well, I guess I'm the only person stupid enough or smart enough. You type in the comments. So let me tell you some of the wins. Look at this. That is from 1942. Now, any of us in the know will know, believe it or not, that is actually 50% silver. Yeah, you won't believe it, but it is. So all of these ones here, we got really close on a couple. Look at these. We've got 247s. If they'd have been 1946 or earlier, they'd have been silver like this one. Hard to tell just by looking at it, but yeah, that one's silver. So yes, that's a nice little bonus because they're about £7 each. So yeah, just a little bit of a new win. Obviously, going to need a board repair. I'm going to get the board out and got some isopropyl alcohol. We'll have a look at trying to do just sort of a bit of cleaning. We'll get that battery off the board. We'll take some photos and we'll send them over to the specialist, which is many people, Peter Falconer Magic. You shout out to his channel Magic on YouTube. He is the best fruit machine tech repair guy that I know. I love watching his videos. He goes in super detail, and even though I only understand a small portion of it, I found the videos fascinating, and he does a really good job of those videos. So big shout out to my friend Peter. And yes, hopefully this one will live again. Now, it really does deserve it. Look at the condition. I mean, I know this is long for a new in, but look at the condition of this. This is absolutely stunning. Look, can you see? Look at the condition. Does anybody have any memories of this machine? Has anybody ever played this machine before? It's a 5p play, obviously 5p. Exchange. Interestingly enough, big shout out to my mate Steve, Steve's Fruiters on YouTube. Go check his channel out. The best in the business when it comes to fruit machine videos. Go check out, he has a machine called Exchanger. He has Maygay Exchanger, which runs on the exact same tech as this machine. And I have Maygay Exchange. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. But look at the condition, folks. This is absolutely stunning. The wood, the buttons. I mean, obviously, I've given it a wipe, but look at the condition. No, like, mangled front doors. Unfortunately, the only damage that's done to it is damage that I did to it. Well, me and Tony did to it yesterday when transporting it. It was a bit of a tight fit. I did bash a little bit off this corner here, which is a bit of a shame. Because otherwise, and yeah, unfortunately we scraped it a little bit. But otherwise, yeah. So obviously it's going to need a bit of a tidy up inside. There is cobwebs. What the fuck? It has dill switches up here. It's got a board here as well, but it has dill switches there. Oh, yeah. It is original. The ROMs, the game, I was like, where's the game card? But the ROMs are on the board, which is a fucking pain, because that means that if I need a new board, I've got to take the ROMs out. And, well, I mean, I'm sure it's not, I've done that before, it's not hard. The plugs are all just numbered. That's going to make it quite easy. You're not going to fuck this up as long as you take enough pictures. Plug 1, plug 2, plug 16, plug 3, and so on. Yeah. Nice little speaker, power supply. So you might be asking, well, have you turned it on? What does it do when you turn it on? I haven't turned it on. And I'm not going to turn it on. Not until this board comes out and has a closer inspection with my eyes and gets that battery off and some other stuff. I'm not quite as gung-ho as some. But we'll get round to it eventually. So yeah. Oh yeah, also a Mars mech here. And then it has obviously your three, are these S10s, S5s, S something. So you have your nice 20p mech, your nice 50p mech, and all of these, look, this machine has evidently lived somewhere nice, because none of these are stuck, they all repress properly, and a £1 Mars mech. And it must be only programmed for £1 coins, because look, there's no salter. All you have is a reject and an acceptance. So they're yeah, pretty damn cool, to be honest, really, that it has 4 mechs, including a mech which could have took all 4 of those coins, but they just thought, you know what, how about no, we'll just have that for pounds, and we'll use the old-fashioned mechs up. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You wouldn't expect a multi-coin mech and a thingy. The reels look really good as well. Look how crisp and white they look. This evidently was not stored in sunlight any time and was not left on. I know this is the world's longest. We're not going to call it a new one. We're going to call it a first look. And then we'll just put no gameplay in the title. Anyway, we've rambled on enough. Please leave a comment if you watched it. You know, do you think this is a good one? Am I a nutter? I clearly don't really have space for it, do I? This is going to have to live in this kitchen. basically in front of that mirror until I can address what I'm going to do. Now, like I said, do you know somebody who has a working board? But I don't know how easy it'd be to convince them to bring that with them. Anyway, rambling on. Talk to you in a bit. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, look, yeah, one last look. We've got stiffication. Bullets up. Oh, actually, yeah, no, one last look. Look at this. So we do have the ROMs, but we also have the date of the ROMs, 14th of the 7/86. But yet the final inspection is the 1st of the 9th, 86. So it's like those ROMs were randomly burnt in July. We have little wire outputs and stuff. Is this machine called Double Exchange? Where does it say double? Oh, well, it says double here, but... I mean, really, that is the only name of the 5p Exchange. What would you call this machine? It has to be 5p Exchange. I think you call this machine 5p Exchange. Tell you what, look at the font. I know I've made this video way too long, but look at the font as well. Absolutely glorious. And this looks brilliant. This is your cash pot, look. Oh, wait. Ah, look, this is a... if you get the crisscross sevens, pays jackpot. But jackpot, £60, £60. This is like, look, £5, £5, £5, £10, £10. That's 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, £50. Okay, so you can get £50 on there, and then you've got a reserve as well. Oh, that's pretty damn cool. Because that hopefully will have sounds when stuff gets topped up. We've got a credit display over here. I can't wait, and I hope we can get this running. It's an odd tech, so it's going to be hard. I can't just go on eBay and buy a board, which is certainly what I would do. But we can't do that, so we're going to have to put in some effort and learn. And I think the first step is to clean the board, remove battery. Anyway, this is actually the final look. Coins, machine, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the little video. It's way too long, but well, it's for my own personal history. I'll remember the feeling. Yeah, so the final bit of the video, got to say, massive shout out to Tony King again for picking this machine up, deciding that he doesn't want it, letting me have it for the price he paid, and just being a good guy and a good mate. We had quite the adventure when we picked this machine up. It was not planned. We had plenty of other things planned, and this was just a little bonus. Anyway, see you later. Bye. Bye. Oh, God damn it. Why won't you end the bloody video?